Hi, my name is Dan Roshan. I'm with Keller Williams Realty, greetingsvirginia.com. Today I want to tell you about if you're a seller, what should you expect to have to pay for closing costs? Welcome back. Before I tell you about what you should expect to pay for closing costs, if you are a seller and you want to get a valuation of your property or just sort of see what your neighbor's properties are worth, click on this button here. And if you are a buyer thinking about buying a home and you want to search the entire internet, go ahead and click on this button here. So the other day I was in the office and I took a phone call. I had somebody give me a call that we were talking about selling their house. And they were asking me, said, Dan, besides your compensation, what else should I expect to have to pay at closing in regards to a closing cost? Well, it's going to depend on the situation, but typically you're going to have some general fees that are going to be things such as the settlement fee. That's going to be around $600 or so. Again, we're talking about Virginia, and I'm giving you general ballpark numbers. A disbursement or a wiring fee to be able to remove the funds from the buyer's account to yours. That's going to be around $50 or so. The deed preparation, which is something uh, that you're going to have to pay for, and then the lien release fee if you do have a loan on it. So between those is about $250 or so. So around $700 or so, somewhere in that ballpark for closing fees. You're going to have various taxes that you're going to likely have to pay. If you have a loan and you're going to have to pay the lender, you're going to have to pay that off as well. Typically, you're looking at about 0.75%-ish of the entire transaction of what you're going to have to pay when you go to closing. Now, there is a caveat to that. So if you're, particularly if you're in a price range of say like 350 to 700,000 or 350 to 650, then most likely the buyer is going to ask for you to help them pay for their closing costs. And what I've learned is that this is something that many sellers just really don't like doing. But you should expect for it, especially if you're in that price range. There are some limitations on that. For example, if the buyer's getting an FHA loan, you could pay up to 3% of their closing costs. If it's a VA loan, you could pay the entire closing cost for them. And this is just some things to consider, and that you should have your expectations set. Now, because things are so situational, if you want to get some details about exactly what the cost would be for you, I'm happy to answer your questions. You can email me, Dan at greetingsvirginia.com. That's Dan at greetingsvirginia.com. Or you can always call me at 703-562-1788. Look forward to helping your family. Thank you.